let's get into sports cards, what we know best over here. And let's talk about some players right now, okay? Last week we did a little research on Mahomes and Herbert, but this week, what are we going to look at? We're going to look at passing yards leaders, all players. We're going to look at Tua. We're going to look at Josh Allen, Brock Purdy. Oh, I should probably show you guys this. So I want to start this off again for my newcomers who don't know about this. I'm very happy to show you guys this. This is a Panini Prism Gold Vinyl Brock Purdy card number 353, rookie card Gem Mint 10, which sold Sunday yesterday for $34,000, $160. And I sold this card. Guess how much I paid for this card? I paid $5,500 for this. Got it from a guy for $5,000. The guy who put the deal together for me, I tossed him $500. The guy hit it in a break, so he probably paid $300, and then he made close to $5,000 when I paid him. I sent this card to BGS. Beckett Grading Services. That's what BGS means, all right? So you can go to eBay, right? Now it's going to show you all the cards. So here's a Tim Duncan. Duncan Go. BGS 9.5. You can see up here, right? So that's the grade out of 10. It got a 9.5. The centering was 9.5. The edges of the card. So remember, the manufacturing machine that cut this card, if it cuts it on a 80-degree angle instead of a 90, your centering is not going to be a 10. It's a 9.5. Corners, the corners of the card. Make sure you have those smooth edges, all right? You want to get a 10 on your edges. Surface, the surface of the card. Was it a 10? This was a 9. Again, guys, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, and a 9 is going to get you a 9.5 grade, all right? And let's pop back into Purdy. So I buy the card for $5,000. Pay the guy $500. I'm in it for $5,500. Send it to BGS. I paid $250, I think. Now I get a BGS 9. I'm pissed because I'm thinking, this card might sell for $7,000. I might be up $1,000. By the way, before I send the card in, my buddy had a bunch of nice cards. We basically said, listen, we'll split them all. So he was half in on this card. I was half in on a bunch of Justin Fields. I don't know. We're probably in 30, 40 grand together, right? Split. We're at the National Convention in Chicago. This is in August. We get the card from BGS, BGS 9. We go, no. I don't want this card in a BGS 9. It's no good to me. Crack it open. Walk it over to the PSA booth. Give it to PSA. I'm talking the next day we did this. PSA 10. We could not believe it. Now we're wondering, what is this card going to go for? This is a Brock Purdy rookie prism out of 5. Out of 5 means that there's only 5 of this card printed in the entire world, okay? And we have a PSA 10. Pop 2. That means population 2. There's only 2 of this card in the world. And again, let's do this together. I want you guys to see. Remember, you can zoom in right here on our QR code on the back. We did this last week for all my newcomers. We're going to pop this in here, and now we're going to get the PSA pop report. This is the cert number of this card. Scroll down. Oh, wow. Pop 3 now. Holy moly. So at the time when we listed it, pop 2, another one is populated as 3. Oh, man. That means 5 of these cards in the world, 3 of them have a PSA 10. That's nuts. Very rare. Either way, there's only 3 PSA 10s in the world right now. I was one of them. Put it on Golden Auctions. It does $34,000. I could not believe it. I thought best case scenario, we were going to get $25,000 for this card. So effectively, I was in this card for like $2,700, and I'm going to get $17,000. Just made $15,000 on sports cards. Do you think this stuff is stupid? Because I don't. This is incredible. This is just knowing the market, putting your hours in, putting your research in. I told you guys last week, you have to find opportunity. I knew Brock Purdy at $5,000 on an out of 5 rookie card. No matter what, I couldn't take a loss on it. I thought the Niners are going to be good no matter what. They'll be winning. I don't know if Purdy's going to get all the credit because of Christian and Debo and George Kittle, Ayuk. He's got so many weapons. But listen, Brock Purdy has not lost a game in the regular season. And because of that, $34,000 for a sports card that I paid $5,000 for. And this is what you can do from the safety of your home by just researching the market, which is eBay, which is what we're going to do today again. We did it last week. We're going to do this every week, guys. The end of the segment is going to be sports cards for the last 20 minutes. So let's just search Josh Allen. You don't have to search anything else, just Josh Allen. There's 90,000 results for Josh Allen. Now what I want you to do is click auction, please. Now, those results just went from 90,000 to 5,800. So what happens is people own sports cards and they list them on eBay for whatever price they think it's worth. What do I mean by that? Let's pop back into all listings. All right, now we're going to sort by highest first. Okay, so that's Russell Wilson. I don't know how he got in there, but here we go. This is a Josh Allen 2018 rookie year Josh Allen XRC, which is a great card. True black prism, 1 of 1. It's a PSA 10. And this guy right here says this card is worth $280,000. That's what he says. He says, if you want it, come get it. $280,000. There's only one of this card in the world. Remember, the card I sold for $35,000, Brock Purdy, 5 of those in the world, 1 PSA 10. What makes this card cool is there's one of this card in the entire world, and it's a PSA 10. Does that make it worth $280,000? I don't think so. I think that Josh Allen needs to win something before this card even approaches this type of number. And even if it does, this is a high price tag for this card. So again, down here, this guy has a gold press proof PSA 10 out of 50, and he thinks he's getting $250K for this. So some people are a little delusional. Okay, this is cool. Look at this. Okay, you know what? We're not going to look at this. This is cool, but we're not going to look at it. I want you guys to see this. This is what we call in the hobby a true RPA. All right, the most elite product in the entire sports card hobby is called National Treasures. All right, so this is a 2018 National Treasures RPA number 163 Josh Allen out of 99 patch auto rookie card gem mint 10. RC is for rookie card. All right, all your info up here. 2018 Panini National Treasures Josh Allen patch auto gem mint 10. These vertical card RPAs out of National Treasures are the most sought after. If you want to invest in somebody who you believe is the next guy, that's the card you want if you can afford it. We're talking even on the low end, these cards are 5, 10, 15 grand. Right when they come out, some could be 50 grand, depending on the hype of the player. Now, $170,000. All the 3 listings that we just looked at, I would probably say this is the most reasonable. Still a little overpriced, right? But out of 99, Josh Allen, to put this in perspective, Luka Doncic, I know we're going to move the basketball in this example, BGS 8.5 of this version of this card sold for somewhere around $80,000. So is Josh Allen the Luka Doncic of football? I don't know. But NT out of 99, Josh Allen, you got to really believe in Josh Allen to spend 150, 170 grand on this card. You got to think he's going to win 2 or 3 Super Bowls because that's the only way you're making money on this card. I'm not buying that one, right? So again, a lot of people just throwing prices up here. They're just making stuff up, all right? So we're going to just eliminate that by going to auction. The reason we go to auction is now we're in the real world. Now there are actual bids on cards in this world. Now, look at this. Same deal. This guy put it at auction, listed it at 16 grand. He's not getting that. So let's get rid of this guy too. Remember, we just went from 90,000 results to 5,800. We're going to go to advanced right here. Minimum price, we don't care about that. We care about bids. We want to see bids. You can put it at 2 or 3 if you want. We're just going to do 1 for now. Okay, now we're going to go to highest. So this is a Josh Allen rookie ticket auto, PSA 10. And this is out of Panini Contenders. I hate this picture. This guy, I don't know why he took this pic like this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He's got nice pictures right here. Okay, so this guy hopefully gets the card, takes pictures of it, sends it to PSA, gets a PSA 10. That's a really fun experience if that's how this guy, Card Lines 315, the guy who's selling it. I really hope that he's the guy who took these pictures, right? Because this is raw. This is out of the PSA case. So he hits this card, sends it to PSA, gets a PSA 10, plus the auto 10 right there. That's a nice card. On card auto, If you've ever heard that before, that just means the player actually held the card in his hand as opposed to signing his name on a sticker booklet, and then they take those stickers and put them on the card. So this card has the highest price point that's available at auction on eBay right now at $4,400. There's 3 days left on this. There's 4 bids on it. We'll see where that ends up. And then you got a championship ticket for $2,000. NT National Treasures 1,500. I don't love 1 bid. I love 18 bids. All right. Now, definitely look out for Probstein or any of these tags. They generally tend to do higher price points, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Just monitor it. Some people have opinions of Probstein. I don't have a negative opinion of Probstein. I've never been wronged by him. Do your own research. Just be aware if you see a card that sells 10 times for $200 and there's a Probstein version of it and it's 300, just go, why is that higher? That doesn't make sense. And that's not to demean Probstein. I'm just talking about any seller who has higher sales than the average that are occurring more often than usual. But as you can see, guys, we're floating down this page. You got a lot of Josh Allen cards that are over $1,000. This is a really cool card. This is called a Black Pandora. It's Downtown Optic. This is sick. 3 hours and 3 minutes left. That's a really cool card. This is $800. I'm going to watch that one. That's a cool card, guys. I'm curious to see what this ends at. This is out of 25. It's out of Optic right here. Number 2 of 25. So this is a 2021. So be aware when you're doing your research. This is not a rookie card, but there's only 25 of this card in the world. Obviously, the art on this card is incredible. You have the Buffalo Bills. All right. That's probably the city right there, downtown Buffalo in the background. And then you got these Bills in their little jerseys behind here. All original artwork. Really, really cool stuff. Downtown is the name of the card. Josh Allen Bills. Everybody loves Downtown in the hobby. There's other cards with artwork like Kaboom that everybody loves as well, stained glass. So original artwork tends to do very, very well. It's appealing to the eye. Cards that are appealing to the eye with low population counts are always going to do well, especially the more original the artwork. So just to give you kind of a feel for Josh Allen's market, as you can see, there's plenty of cards that are over $1,000. I don't know if this is going to approach 10 grand, but again, for anybody new who's watching or doesn't understand sports cards, you have to understand that there's cards that sell for $10,000 on a, this is going to end on a Thursday night, right? Like, it's not a joke, right? This is a serious market. And if you scroll down here on the left side, click sold items like we always do. Same deal, guys. So this is, what's today? Today's October 3rd. 5 days ago, somebody paid $27,000 for this National Treasures RPA. Now, what's going on here, guys? What's going on here? Okay. So a PSA 10 sells for 26 grand and a BGS 95 sells for 27 grand. That doesn't make any sense. They also sell on the same day. This guy with the PSA 10 must be upset. I don't know. I'd be upset. Now down here, check this out. Spectra, 1 of 1 with the patch. That's sick for 12 grand. That's a cool card. Let's take a look at that one. See? Look at that. That's really cool. Rookie patch auto. So that's his rookie card out of Spectra with the NFL shield on it. 1 of 1, as you can see on the back there. Really cool card. That one did 12K. But remember, this is a PSA 10. And this is what I was talking about before for all you guys. This is the PSA 10 out of 25. Hollow Silver, Gem Mint 10 out of 25. Now, let's go back to that original card we saw. Remember we searched at the beginning for Josh Allen? This knucklehead. This guy has an out of 99, Gem Mint 10. He wants $170,000 for it. Now, out of 99s can sell for more than out of 25. Don't get me wrong. But not by this much. This card just sold for 26 grand. Why does this knucklehead right here think he's going to get $170,000? I'll tell you why I think. I think this guy bought this card when the market was high, and now he's got to make a couple bucks. and he can't sell it for 26 grand. So he's thinking some sucker who comes in, this is why you're watching this video, to not be one of those suckers, comes in, and if somebody's watching this video with 170 grand to spend on a card, God bless you. But this guy bought this card too high. He's trying to get out of it, trying to make a couple bucks on it, probably trying to make way too much money on this card. But as you can see, the value is here. So your best friend is eBay sold items. Sold items. It will turn green. So you can see sold 26 grand. We'll call it 27. All right, 27 grand. And then check out all these cards though. Look at this. How sick is this card? This is Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen. The NFL players patches in there. That is sick. 1 of 1. The only card of its type in the world. That's really cool. NFL Gear Trio. Players tag Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, 101, 10 grand. That's a cool card right now, guys. You got 2 of these guys have been to the Super Bowl. One of them's won 2. This guy, 1 play away, 1 drive away, but couldn't get there. Josh Allen, don't count him out yet. But again, look at all these cards, guys. 9 grand for a Josh Allen right here. 8 grand, 7 grand. Here's the Nike patch version of that card. So this is sick. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this work. How cool is that? Panini National Treasures, Josh Allen, rookie hollow Sigs, team logo patch, rookie hats. So this is off one of the hats. Unreal. Rookie hats off signatures. Really, really cool. Cards are cool, guys. If you're just getting into this, they're really cool. That's why people collect them. They're beautiful. There's a lot of cards that are just beautiful. They're unique. There's so many reasons. You can make money. You can collect. You can invest. You can do a little flip. Adrenaline rush if you like to rip packs. There's a lot of reasons people get into cards, guys. But we just went through Josh Allen. I'll show you Tua real quick also. And then we're going to wrap this video up. I'm just trying to give you guys information. Share with you the information that I've got over the years on how my mind works when I'm looking for cards or something I might want to invest in, right? So I just sold that Brock Purdy for 34K, right? And now what do? Do I just keep the cash and put it in the stock market and then, just let it sit there for 10 years? Or do I think, where do I want to put that 17K? Or do I tell my buddy, hey, now we got 34K combined. Should we go after a Josh Allen National Treasures PSA 10 for 26K because we think he's going to win the Super Bowl? I don't know about that, but these are just the thoughts that are going through my head, guys. So, listen, you don't have to have 26 grand. You don't have to have 5 grand to enter the card market. As you can see here, guys, there's a $93 card. There's a $49 card on eBay. There's a $29 card on eBay. There's different levels to this. I started at the bottom. I started buying $10 cards, $20 cards, $30 cards, and built a business out of it. I'm very fortunate. I work 16 hours a day on Dappz Sports till I'm dead. I'm going to be working on this, but I love it. I really love it. So right here, you got a Prism Tua at a 60 Orange Wave. It's $6. It's $6. Now, are you going to be able to make, $500 on this card? Of course not. But can you flip it for 20 or 30 bucks? Absolutely. Can you be a Tua collector and not flip it at all and just keep it? Of course, right? So Tua, again, Josh Allen was around 90,000 listings. Tua is 75,000. Then we're going to drop down to auction. By the way, Josh Allen had 5,800 results. Tua has more results at auction. Why? I don't know, but very interesting. Now we're going to filter to highest. Let's see if our bids are still on. They're not. They're not. Oh, another Burrow, Tua, 1 of 1. So we'll hop back into advanced right here. Set that bid. Minimum bid count at 1. Pop in, boom. Okay, so now you have a flawless Tua with 59 bids. Look at that. Look at that patch. The Dolphins patch, that's sick. That's 20 out of 20, bookend out of 20, gem mint 10, auto 10, on-card auto, rookie Tua flawless 7K. All right? Underneath that, gold prism, PSA 9, 4150. Gold prisms, guys, this is the no huddle, so it's not a true gold. It's a no huddle gold. Still very cool. There's only 10 of these in the world. It did not get a PSA 10. It got a PSA 9. You check the back. You got number 1 of 10. So that is the jersey match. That's a good one. $4,100, 1 day left. And listen, do you believe in Tua? We'll see. 2 flawless cards online at the same time. So remember, guys, this is a PSA 10. It's getting close to 8K. PSA 9 version, about 1/3 the price. You got Tua here on the XRC auto. Kaboom Tua. PSA 9 rookie. So Tua is, I wouldn't say he's got as many cards as Allen that are at a high price point like him, but definitely has some. Let's check this out again. So here is where we talk about value. And I know we're using a card that's, a little expensive for some, but I just want to show you an example, and then this applies to whatever level, whether it's a $100 card or a $1,000 card or a $10,000 card. Josh Allen, his highest selling card was 27 grand on eBay over the last couple weeks. Tua is about half of that. Now, Josh Allen, they just destroyed the Dolphins last week, kind of showing that Josh Allen is a superior player. Maybe he deserves to be double. But if Tua goes on a run and they go deep into the playoffs and they make it to a Super Bowl and he somehow wins a championship, that's the opportunity, right? So you really got to be a true NFL scout. If you're a professional scout, you could be incredible in the card market. I'm telling you, that would be real insider trading, so to speak, because you could scout players, and if you know they're 2 or 3 years it's going to take them to develop into a Pro Bowler or an MVP or a Super Bowl contender, so you make a lot of money. So remember, I just showed you the Tua Prism Gold No Huddle. This is a true gold. All right, why is it true? It's just gold, baby. No frills. Beautiful card, guys. This is absolutely incredible. This is $9,000. That's what it won for. 43 bids. This is numbered 9 of 10. All right. This is his true rookie gold. It's looking like it's a little thick on this side right here. It's a little thick down here. So this is not going to get a PSA 10, guys, based on centering. All right. Another way out of 2020 is to check these dots, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4 dots on the border. 1, 2, 3.5. As you can see, the dots are not lined up on each side, so this card is off center. That's the easiest way to tell. You could obviously measure this if you don't have a good enough eye, but this little border down here is way thicker than this thin one up here. So at 9K, still really cool card. If Tua ends up being that guy, you could still grade this and maybe get a 9 if there's no surface or corner or edge damage. I don't know if I love that little white spot at the back right corner. I'd really have to see the card to determine, like, is this a dimple right here? I don't know. 9 grand is what somebody paid for it. That's what really all that matters for the sake of this. 6 grand, 5,300. So this is that same card, National Treasures, right? Vertical out of 25. Now, this grade is way worse than the Josh Allen grade, right? So this is only worth 5,300, where the Josh Allen PSA 10 was worth, 5 times that amount, 6 times that amount. Really beautiful card, though. Check out that patch. Absolutely incredible. On-card auto Tua. We'll see. McDaniels can definitely move the ball. Remember, they're putting up like 500 yards a game. They couldn't get it done against the Bills. That doesn't mean they can't beat the Bills in the playoffs. They're going to get another chance to play the Bills at home. They played in Buffalo. We'll see what they can do. But this is the opportunity, guys, that we talk about. We talked about it last week. The question just becomes, do you see a guy's price online and go, why is that price so low? Why is it so high? Right? So, Tua is at 12K highest sale. Josh Allen is at 27K highest sale. Jalen Hurts is at 14K highest sale. So here's his gold prism. And again, this got a near mint 8, right? So this one did approximately 12 grand, which is 30% higher than Tua. Is Jalen Hurts 30% more than Tua? Maybe. I mean, he's been to the Super Bowl, right? He's got something to say. Let's see about Joe Burrow, who's probably super down right now, and he's been high. Joe Burrow's been really high. So see, Burrow's in that same Allen hemisphere, right? National treasures. This is that vertical that I'm telling you about. RPA, right? At a 25, 910, right? 22 grand. So Burrow might take a little dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. I don't know, man. He looks bad right now. He looks really, really bad, but hopefully he can turn it around. This is a sick card. Look at this. We looked at this last week in the Patrick Mahomes and the Herbert version. Close to 10K on the stained glass. This is a rookie stained glass. Joey Burrito. Remember, guys, I think we did a pop count of 45 on Mahomes and 30 on Herbert. Let's see what the pop count is on this one. 34. 34 pop 10, excuse me, 34 PSA 10s of a stained glass Burrow, and that's it. So I hope this information is helpful to you guys. I have a great time shooting these videos. I'll continue to shoot them every week. I did this video after Monday Night Football this week, so you guys could have a Tuesday morning so we could get the gambling picks. I could potentially move this to a Wednesday morning just to see what news comes out in fantasy. And really, I'd like to show that fantasy waiver wire a little bit more. But again, the first part of the video is going to be gambling, spreads, over-unders. Middle part of the video is going to be fantasy sports. And the last 20 minutes of the video is going to be sports cards. Please drop a comment down below. Any questions about sports cards, gambling picks, you think you know better than me, tell me why. I want to hear it. I appreciate you guys. I will see you next week.